Hey everyone, it's Laurie from Quick Scrap Craft, and I've got a process video for you today that uses this really great PageMaps sketch. I found it on Pinterest. I think it's from October 2019, and I'm going to keep it up for you throughout this whole video so that you can kind of just remember what it looks like and see how I am pretty much keeping it identical to the sketch. This is a very, very quick process video. I think the whole thing took me maybe 15 minutes to do. Obviously, it's been sped up for you. So yeah, it's a very short video. Hopefully you have the time to watch this. So basically, the original sketch had the photos matted on some paper. And then at the top of the paper and the bottom, there's like another pattern paper border strip or something. So I decided I was having some difficulty. I'm using the February Not Just for Boys Kit Club kit, but I had pulled some other papers for other photos, and so I was kind of down to like 3 pieces of pattern paper, and I don't know. I was struggling with using the paper, so I just decided that since I really liked the distressed look of the polka dot bow bunny paper, I was going to try to kind of keep it distressed by doing the paper tearing technique. So that's where I am right now, and the photos are supposed to be, I think, 3 3/4 by 5 3/4, but I actually made them just slightly smaller because I wanted to make sure that you could still see the polka dot paper underneath. So from the kit, I've got some Vicky Bouton stickers. That's what I'm looking at right now. And like I said, this is pretty much going to be like identical to the sketch. I'm going to add a little bit of extra something somewhere else that the sketch didn't have, but I do like the placement on the diagonal of the embellishments, and I like that you can get 3 photos on a page. Because I had a lot of photos from a vacation that we took at the end of, or back in the fall of last year, and I was just trying to like figure out how can I really like maximize the space so that I don't have like a million, one-page layouts of this vacation. I'm just trying to group the photos together. So these are photos from the Carson Interpretive Trail, the Rachel Carson Trail, I think is in Maine. It was one of the stops that we made kind of along the way to get out and stretch our legs. It was all flat, very scenic, beautiful. I would totally recommend going there. I would love to go back. So that's what those photos are. And then I'm going to do a second series of photos from this part of our trip. I think I'm going to do a 2-page layout for the rest of those photos. And I actually had to throw one of the photos away because it just didn't really fit. I wasn't going to have the space. So I just had to say, you know what, like it is what it is. I'm just not going to use that photo. No big deal. That is a cut apart from, I believe, a Making Memories collection that I got at the 2019 Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. So I just had it in my stash. It was in my big stash drawer, and I was like, I kind of like that it's got some flowers, and the color scheme is very neutral, so it kind of goes with the craft colors of the Vicky Bouton stickers. So yeah, I just cut it in half. I do that a lot. I cut that piece in half, and I cut one of the stickers at the bottom in half, and I'll just use the other half on a different layout somewhere. I also added in some scrap accent butterflies that I fussy cut. The bottom one I did not leave a white border around, so I actually cut off the antennas. No big deal, I guess. The top one I decided that I would be a little more careful and leave a white border kind of around the butterfly. And then I think one of them I popped up on some foam. Just to give some extra dimension. So because these are fall photos, I went to my trusty Amy Tangerine late afternoon embellishments that I still have so many of, and I pulled out a thicker phrase that said fall leaves. So that's going to be my title. You'll notice in the sketch the title is originally up at the top. I put it down at the bottom because I felt like it just made more sense there with the sticker embellishments that I chose to use. So I'm going to have my title down at the bottom. And then I'm adding some of the Amy Tangerine late afternoon foam leaf stickers as well, just to give a little bit of extra color. So yeah. And then, because I feel like it just needs a little bit more, I'm going to look at some sequins. And I'm still not done quite yet. I do have to kind of take a break and figure something out, but I'm going to eventually do something in the top right-hand corner. Just add like a little banner coming down from the top. I just felt like there needed to be something there because the photos and everything are a little bit lower on the page to start out with, and so everything was very bottom heavy, and I just wanted a little bit of something up there at the top. So I'm just figuring out the placement for the sequins, and then I will stick them down. These sequins came from the Not Just for Boys Kit Club, so I'm not sure if there's a specific manufacturer for them. Everything stuck down pretty well, except for the wood grain sequins. I had some difficulty getting those to stick, and I use glue dots. Glue Zots, whatever the brand is. And I had a little bit of trouble getting those to stick. So that's just an FYI if you're also using that sequins mix. Maybe there's a different type of adhesive that will work better. So off camera, I took one of the Vicky Bouton stickers, two of the Vicky Bouton stickers, again, cut them in half and popped them up onto at the very, very top. Now they're very light. One's yellow and one is a craft color, but I just wanted a little bit of something extra, and then I'm using the very last butterfly cut apart. The butterfly, cut apart that was part of that Scrap Accent collection. And that little banner thing is where I'm just going to add just a little bit of journaling, getting the date down, and just kind of very quickly talking about what it is and what we did. And that's kind of it for this. This was a super easy one. Like I said, did not take me very long at all. Obviously, having the PageMaps sketch was very helpful for me. And one of the things I like about this is that you are using 3 photos on one page. Yes, you have to cut the photos down, super easy to do. But if you have horizontal photos instead of vertical photos, just flip the sketch and then you can do your photos going down the left-hand side of the page. Just easy peasy. So I hope this was inspiring for you. Give it a thumbs up like if it was, and click subscribe below so you don't miss out on any more scrapbook process videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!